You guys want a chance to win one of these Hot Logic Minis?
We're giving one away, so to find out how, stay tuned.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
How you doing?
For those of you new, thanks for stopping by. I'm Jimmy1.
And I am Jimmy2, even though it's 4 fingers, but I'm Jimmy2.
Today we're going to bring you another Hot Logic video. We love these things so much.
Yeah, so we did have a few other Hot Logic videos. If you guys haven't checked them out, I'll leave the links right in the description for you below. As he said, we love these things. They're absolutely amazing. We use them all the time. So what we're going to do for this one, since we love them so much, we are going to give away a Hot Logic Mini 12 volt. So this is ideal for your car. So for you guys to be entered, all you're going to have to do is make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, and then comment. Then after this video gets 200
likes. We're going to start it low.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys will help us out.
Exactly. Please like and share. So once this video gets 200 likes, we'll have somebody randomly selected from the comments, and we will contact that person and give it away.
It'll be coming to your door.
And it's 3 simple steps, guys. Just hit the subscribe button, like, just leave a little comment, be like, hey, I'd love to have one of these, anything you want, and you're entered to win.
Like some of our other videos, if you check them out, we'll leave links in the description or something. Today we're going to do something a little different. We did ones in the car, see if it'll run without the car running for 2 hours and still start your car. If you didn't see that one, check that one. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Today we're going to do a little different. We're going to see how much it costs to run these for 2 hours. They're only supposed to be 45 watts for these little ones. These are the ones we're going to use today.
Yeah, 12 volts.
The 12 volt. Actually, we're using a 110 volt, but they use the same.
Yeah, they're set to the same.
This one here is 110. It takes more wattage to run this one, and then we're going to see how much it costs to run for 2 hours at our current kilowatt hour rate. And then we'll check the chip after 2 hours, make sure it's up to temp. We're going to make a nice fall stew.
Yeah, because it is the fall time. Leaves are falling now. It's almost winter, so
we're just going to
festive stew.
Yeah, we're just going to throw a quick one together with some stew meat. So with that being said, let's head over there and get that going. All right, guys, this is going to be a pretty simple stew. You just mix everything in there. It's like setting it and forget about it. I already washed my hands. Make sure you do that. Jimmy2's over there getting his cleaned up. First thing you want to do is get your cubed meat. We just use some stew meat. We're going to throw in a bowl and coat it with flour because you want your stew to have some good gravy. So let's pour that in the bowl right there. Take some flour. Just sprinkle it over top and coat it a little bit. You can see some of the other stuff we got. Yeah,
of course, salt, pepper for seasoning. We have some gourmet garden parsley because we like to season things up. Minced garlic, accent, which this is Jimmy1's favorite seasoning.
It is a flavor enhancer for sure.
Some garlic powder, some College Inn beef broth. That's how we're going this time. We have some, let me get them out of here. We have some stew vegetables. This comes frozen. You just grab those, open those up. We're just going to throw those in there just for ease. If you want some fresh vegetables, you're more than happy to grab some individually and slice it up. And then butter.
Yeah, I put a little bit in there. It helps with the creaminess.
And some butter. Oh, and then we have some diced up onions that we did a little bit before camera. We're sorry in case you guys have a thing for watching things get sliced.
The bag does have some pearl onions in it, but, you know.
You want more flavor. Yeah, exactly. You guys want to see what's in there? Little taters and...
Actually, I forgot a couple ingredients. We need a little Worcestershire and some ketchup.
I'm on it.
All right, guys. We got the meat coated with some flour. That's all you need. That's going to help thicken up the juice when we put some of the broth in there. So just pour that in, just like that.
Ketchup, Worcestershire's.
You just spread it around. Maybe we should use a bigger one.
Yeah, probably.
But we'll just put enough vegetables in there to finish that out.
You want some in there right now?
Yeah, go ahead. We'll just pop these in there too. If it fits, it cooks.
I know. Like, you want to flatten it down? How much more did we get in there?
You can put a little more in there.
Well, it's fine, because I like my stew to be more meat anyway. I'm just going to finish the bag. We're about done.
All right, we can fit all that.
And I dropped one. Boop. I don't need this anymore.
Okay, now we're going to open up the broth.
I'm on it. You want me to use it?
Yeah, we're just going to poke a hole in it. We can throw it because we're not using all of it.
Whoa, there we go.
No, that's the pokey side.
It's pokey. Yeah, it just wasn't grabbing right. Come on.
It's not rocket science.
It is, dude.
Okay, it's a bad one.
I wasn't.
We'll use the can opener.
That seems so much easier. It brings over this tool.
I'm back.
Thank you. See, technology. It's great.
Boom.
Just pour it in there.
We're gonna pour about half the can in there. You can always add more if you open it up in an hour and it looks like it needs to be
we're half a can.
more wet. There we go. Now we're gonna just put a bunch of seasonings on here.
I'm all for that. It does not want to come out that well.
It is powder. It plugs up the holes.
It does.
You can put a little garlic in there.
Minced garlic. So we're just going to put a little bit of garlic in there.
We just put a little. If you guys like garlic, put more in.
I might put just a little bit. Oh, jeez.
What, are you Russian now?
Yes, I like that accent.
Stew is good in Russia, actually, because it's cold.
Yes, stew is very, very good.
Okay, a little bit of accent. You don't want a lot. It is an MSG, but it does wake up food flavor.
Okay, a little bit of
parsley.
Parsley. How much you want? A little lime.
A little dab. Yeah, dab there,
1,
dab there.
2, 3. Because I'm all about that.
About 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good.
4.
No science here. A little salt and pepper.
Well, we don't need salt. Honestly, you just put accent in there, so
I put a little
keep
salt.
that blood pressure down.
Trying to say something?
Yes. How's that? Yeah.
Looks all right. We want some of that salt though. That's the Himalayan sea salt. That's
it don't matter.
Good stuff. Just a little. That's
called 1,000 milligrams of salt per serving.
All right. Get a little bit of that Worcestershire sauce. You can use ketchup or tomato paste. This is just easy, so I don't have to open up a thing of tomato paste.
How much you want in here?
Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I like that.
A little bit more.
There you go. You can mix that around if you want, or just let it stew through itself when it cooks. And that's it, guys.
And then we just got to basically seal it up.
There we go. We got that down in there. It's looking good.
Push that right here for now. We got the thermometer for later. Always make sure it's up to temperature before you eat anything. So, and then we have the lid. So I'm just going to #lid it.
Yeah, he's going to coin that phrase.
Yes, #lid it.
So that's totally enclosed.
And then we're gonna do something just a hair bit different here. As we were saying in the video, we're gonna actually monitor how much energy this uses for it to cook for. What do you say, 2 hours?
About 2 hours. I think.
About 2 hours, because everything in here was 2 hours is good. All right, we're just going to monitor how much energy it uses. So I'll move the camera. All right, guys. So we got this cool little device that is plugged into our outlet that is inconveniently placed by the kitchen sink. Thought I'd just let you know.
This is the Kilowatts EZ P3. It'll keep track of costs and everything. We're gonna reset it here because it's at 54 minutes or so. Reset. We are reset now. This is what we're getting at the voltage right now. The current, or at this outlet, is 117.6 volts. You can go through the menu. The cost, it ain't showing any yet because we don't have nothing plugged in or going. This is our current rate per kilowatt hour here where we're at. We're in upstate New York. They are a little ratey, so that might be pretty high. This is the kilowatts used. We're not using any. And this is the timer. This is where we're going to put it. That way we can monitor the 2 hours. We're just going to plug this in. If you're not sure how to use these, how to put in your stuff, you can look them up online. It's pretty easy.
Or if you want to, we can always make a video. You just have to ask. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, let us know. We're going to have to do it. You just press and hold the set button for 5 seconds, then you can enter everything. It's pretty easy. So we got it plugged in now. That's all you got to do. There's no switches or nothing. You just plug it in, forget it. That's the timer. So after 2 hours, we'll come back.
Okay, everybody. It is currently the next morning. We checked after 2 hours to see if it was done, but since we were using frozen vegetables, that was like having ice cubes in the food. So after 4 hours, so around what, 11 o'clock? It was, it was 11 o'clock at night, need I remind you. It was good. It was done. Everything was cooked what we needed. But then we're like, we're not going to eat at 11 o'clock. So let's cook it to see how tender we can get that meat. Because at 4 hours, the meat was...
not tender.
Yeah, well, it wasn't tender. I mean,
it was heated through.
You could eat it, but it wasn't tender. So we ran it till 2 o'clock in the morning, which was 7 hours of running. And then we're good now. Tender meat, all that good.
We'll
Yum,
show
yum.
you that here in a second.
Yeah, but we wanted to show you first the energy consumption here. Oh, didn't mean to knock the camera. There we go.
Don't pay attention to the time it's been running. It records the time since it's been plugged into the outlet. The other numbers are important. This is what it says it cost us by the time we unplugged that after 7 hours. It was
1 cent.
1 cent. It cost to run that for 7 hours. And that's our rate for kilowatt hour here. And that's how many, what's that say, kilowatts it used? 0.31 kilowatts, not even a full kilowatt to run that for 7 hours.
It's pretty good.
So that's pretty awesome if you ask me. If you're energy conscious, 1 cent to run that for 7 hours, I think that's a win.
Go green, baby.
So that's what it costs for that one. So what we're going to try to do is we're going to compare this one to the big one also. We decide to add that and put the bigger Hot Logic in there, see what it costs to run that one for the same amount of time.
Yeah, which I have right here. The bigger Hot Logic. So just as he was saying, to add to it, we're actually going to run this. As you want to do same amount of time?
Same amount of time. We're not going to cook a meal and we'll just put water in it.
Yeah.
But we'll run it for 7 hours and see what it costs to run this.
Yep.
And we'll also, for 7 hours, run a
crock pot.
A crock pot, regular traditional crock pot, and see what...
All right, so right now we're just, as we were saying, we're putting some water in the huge Hot Logic, and then we're just going to lit it and then let her run for about 7 hours after we plug it into that and reset it. And we'll see how much energy this takes to actually
run for the same amount of time as
exactly.
the little one.
See, we turned this video into something else. All right, so 7.5-ish hours later, we have our, I guess it's not a crock pot, our giant Hot Logic full of water. We got that baby up to about 160 degrees. So we're going to go over the energy consumption. So let me get a nice zoom in there. So you see here it's been running for 7 hours and 29 minutes.
29 minutes, yep. You know what that is, the voltage at the outlet.
1 cent?
It's still 1 cent because we didn't, as you can see, it's at 0.38 kilowatt hours. I believe that's more than the mini one was. At 7 hours. So it's still roughly 1 cent because we didn't even reach a kilowatt hour. So that's pretty efficient.
Yeah, and that's for running for 7.5 hours. So if you think about running it for like 2, you're not using
hardly
anything at all. So now for the last test, we are going to put some water in a crock pot and then let her go on low probably, because that's probably closest to this. Low for about 7.5 to 8 hours, and we'll see how much energy this uses. We'll reset it. And all right, we got the crock pot filled up. We're just going to reset this right now. So give her the old reset.
There she is.
Reset. Perfect. Plug it in.
We'll plug her in. Get it to time so we can watch the time. There we go.
And we're on low. So
see you in 7 hours.
We'll see you in 7 hours.
All right, guys, here we are back 7 hours and 28 minutes in on the crock pot. The crock pot on low setting, we had it on low the whole time, and it ran for the same amount of time the other two Hot Logics ran. You can see we're going through. This one took 5 cents to run it for 7 hours, which is 5 times more than the other two, and it used 1.33 kilowatt hours or kilowatts of juice, so that's why it's 5 cents. It's 5 times more than the Hot Logic. So if you're energy conscious, you want to be green and use less energy. If you did happen to win our giveaway and you were interested in any of this, Hot Logic has a wide variety of stuff: colors, patterns, sizes, the works. I mean, power inverters.
Yeah, Tupperware kind of containers that work in a Hot Logic.
They're not Tupperware brand, but they're plastic containers with lids,
for Tupperware.
dividers in them. You can order them with or without the Pyrex glass containers. This here's a 3-quart. These are 6-cup ones. You can order them with or without. That's up to you. We just have a couple of the colors here, but you've got patterns. There's plaid and everything on there. It's cool. Yeah, so if you guys are interested in any... Sorry, I cut you off.
No, if any of you guys are interested in any of this, you can head over to their website. We have a promo code set up, Jimmy2Tech. If you guys use that, it'll save you a little bit of money on your purchase. So
and help support our channel, and we appreciate that.
We definitely appreciate that.
They do come with little cookbooks in them. It has a few recipes that you could try. That's pretty awesome, too. You should try it. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. It took 3 days.
Yeah, three. It was going to just be 1 day, just cooking, but it ended up turning into 3 because we thought we would test a little bit more. So
Yeah, as you've seen in the video, these what it took to run these is only 1 cent at our current rate.
Yeah.
But that crock pot took 5 times as much.
Yeah.
So if you're
Yeah.
want to go green or energy,
If you want to go green and save a little bit of money on electricity, then this is the way to go.
Yeah, and they carry, they're portable. They're well worth it. We love these things.
Yeah. Plus, you have the different applications. You have the 12-volt, and then you also have plug.
The plug-in type, which you can use on an inverter.
Yeah. So you have a little bit of variety there. So if you were going to a party and you don't want to you have no way to power your crock pot unless you have like a power inverter, you got one of these. You put the food in there. You plug it in, you're good to go.
But you can get the power inverters also.
100%, yeah.
Makes it easy.
So I think that pretty much sums up the video, but we'll just reiterate there that we are doing the giveaway. So just remember, guys, make sure you're subscribed, leave a comment, and hit that like video. 200 likes, we're going to give it away. So hopefully you'll be the lucky winner.
Yeah, share this with your friends. Get it out there. If you're interested in anything that Hot Logic has, head over to their site, hotlogic.com.
Yep, and also use our promo code Jimmy2Tech. It'll save you a little bit of money, guys, and it also helps support our channel, so we appreciate that.
And so until next time, try something new.
Do a little bit of everything.